So here's another one of my eucalyptus. This one is Eucalyptus stellulata. It's called Black Sally. Grew this one from seed. I have another one. This one actually got cut by the rabbits because rabbits like to sample things, and so I kind of set it back, but it's been growing, but very, very slowly. I'm not sure. I think it's probably because this is a very dry spot in the summer. It doesn't get much moisture. There is water under here. Its roots need to get deeper. So this one's been kind of slow growing for me. It's 3 years from seed now, and it's not that big at all, but this year it's looking like it's putting on a little more growth. You can see the new growth here. Nice vibrant color. So Black Sally, it's smaller. I don't think it's supposed to be a huge eucalyptus. Seeds came from trees in Olympia, Washington, so that's zone 8A. So these trees are hardy, probably into, if I were in a warm end to 7B, I'd give them a shot. 8A for sure. So I think, Black Sally kind of looks like your typical euc. This one is a little bit more green than some of my other ones, like my Perniana or the snow gums. More of a greenish colored leaf. But they're starting to get a little bit more of the typical shape. But it's a young tree, so I imagine with time it will get the large sickle-shaped leaves. But don't give them too much water. Don't fertilize them. Australia has very poor soils, nutrient poor. So if you give them too much of either, they can grow too fast and they won't be strong trees. So this tree is living on neglect. I don't do anything other than putting that around the trunk so the rabbit doesn't chew it again. But yeah, just let them go. I do find that they'll hit a point where they explode in growth. So this year it could put on 3 feet. Next year it could put on 6. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen. But I just leave this, and I can tell you that this soil is it's like cement. But that's what I want. I want it to really kind of take its time and develop a nice root base. This section here is a wind tunnel, so all the trees in here get whipped around a lot, so I shouldn't have to worry about it getting knocked over in the windstorm. The big Perniana, when the winds come through, you wouldn't believe how this tree whips around. I can tell you this thing is anchored, so I'm hoping the same for this, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe this is the year it really decides to take off, but I don't think this is one you'd really be able to be a hard one to find. But eucalyptus you can grow from seed. They're very tiny seeds, and this is one that requires cold stratification. So basically you take the seeds, put them in damp soil, and you can put them in your fridge, or you can leave them outside in the winter, that sort of thing. You need about 6 to 8 weeks of cold stratification, bring them out, and then they should start to germinate. When they do germinate, they are microscopic little plants. So I find that they are tender for the first few months or so. You kind of have to keep an eye on them. You don't want them to dry out, that sort of thing. But once they reach a certain size, they're pretty tough plants. So if you're looking for cold hardy euc, this is stellulata or Black Sally. Thanks for watching.